Hello everyone and welcome to this video where we will delve into some of the main commands of the SWEETHOME 3D interior design program. In particular, we will see how to insert doors, windows and furnishing objects into a small project that we will have the opportunity to develop together from scratch, starting from this lesson. In the previous guide, we saw how to create environments with the Create Walls and Create Rooms tools, and how to dimension them with the Create Dimensions command. In the same way, we build a 72 square meters apartment consisting of a living room, a kitchen, a bedroom, and a bathroom. Before proceeding, I remind you that to save projects using the online version of the program, you must log in into the SWEETHOME 3D website, clicking on the forum page in the support category and entering your credentials in the space provided. Once logged in, click on Online and to create a new project, click on the New Home button. We choose the name of the house and click on OK. In this way, we have created a new file. To modify it and access the program, click on Edit. Now we can start with the construction of the apartment. We select the Create Rooms tool and generate a surface equal to 72 square meters. We point the cursor on the workspace. Click with the left button to establish the start. Move the mouse until we reach a distance of 9 meters. Click and proceed perpendicularly up to a distance of 8 meters. Click and trace another 9 meters to define the area, remembering to click twice to close. Now let's build the walls. Select the Create Walls tool and retrace the perimeter of the area, clicking once to establish the beginning and change direction, instead clicking twice to close and establish the end. After having established the overall area of the apartment, we proceed with an internal subdivision. We use the Create Walls command again. We build a room measuring 3 by 5 meters, and with respect to it, we create two others, a lateral one measuring 3 meters by 4 and a lower one measuring 3 meters by 5. After having carried out the division, we can identify a place in the house in each room. For example, I thought of a living room, a kitchen, a bedroom, and a bathroom. Let's proceed with the insertion of the furnishing objects. To insert any piece of furniture, simply select the object from the repertoire. With the left mouse button, hold it down, drag it into the work surface and positioning it as you wish. Another way, we can click on the object with the left mouse button and use the Add Catalog Selected Furniture command, located on the toolbar. In this way, the object will be positioned automatically by the system. We can see that each object inserted into the workspace is automatically reported in the 3D preview, so I always recommend paying attention to it every time you insert an object to confirm its position and effect within the environment. Using the Select Object in Plan tool and clicking on the object, we can make various changes. With the icons present, we can rotate it, size it in terms of extension and height, establish its elevation, and finally move it on the plan. To make these changes in detail, simply double-click with the left mouse button and a new window will open. These modification settings allows us to change the name of the object, make the name visible on the plan by checking the box, and add any description. We can establish its position within the plan by establishing the coordinate values and activate the mirror shape and the part of base plan functions by checking the boxes. We can change the orientation of the object by selecting the rotation angle around the Z, X, and Y axis. It is possible to change the color of the object, assign a specific texture or a specific material. We can establish the measurements of the object in width, depth, and height, and possibly tick the box below to keep the proportions. Finally, we can select the brightness of the object between unchanged, matte, or shiny and choose whether to make it visible by ticking the box. To confirm the changes, click on OK. To cancel them, click on Cancel. Now let's see how to insert two fundamental elements inside the house, doors and windows. First, we select from the drop-down menu located within the furniture catalog and select doors and windows. In this section, we can find the different types, both in function and aesthetics. We also have a revolving door, a shop window, elevators, and a double emergency door, which can be also applied to other types of buildings. First, I would say to insert a front door. Let's choose one from those proposed. Click, drag into the workspace and place it on a constructed wall. By moving the mouse from one side of the wall to the other, we can see that it is possible to establish the opening direction of the door, inwards or outwards. To position it, we release the button. As with the whole object, through the icons present by clicking on the door with the Select Object in Plan tool, we can establish the measurements, such as width and length, height, elevation, rotation angle, and position in the plan. By double-clicking with the left mouse button, the same modification settings explained previously will appear, but in the Size category we can find the Modify Openings function. By clicking on the button, through the 3D preview that appears, we can modify the opening of the door by dragging the handle while holding down the left button and moving the mouse. We click on OK to close the preview and OK again to close the settings. From the 3D preview, we can see that the doors is now open. In the same way, we can continue by inserting the other internal doors to the construction. Let's choose them from the different types proposed, click, drag, and drop. This way, we connected the living room with the kitchen, the bedroom, and the bathroom. We proceed by inserting the windows, which can be small, large, with or without shutters, fixed, mobile, single, double, or triple, and finally roof, triangular or round. We can insert different types of windows in our apartment. For example, a fixed window and a double window in the living room, a double hung window in the bathroom, a window with shutters in the bedroom, and a turn window in the kitchen. The windows can also be modified in the same way with the Select Objects in Plan command, by clicking on the window and the icons, or by double-clicking to also modify the other characteristics, such as color, brightness, and opening. Once we have modified the doors and the windows to our liking, we can proceed by furnishing our apartment with the object present in the catalog. Let's start with the living room by selecting it from the drop-down menu. Let's start by inserting the elements that we could define as primary for this environment, such as a sofa, a shelving unit, 4 chairs, a coffee table, a table, and a TV. Once these elements have been inserted, with the Select Object in Plan command, we can size them, orient them, and positioning them as we like. Once the position of the furniture has been established, we can add secondary objects, which contribute to the perception of a livable and comfortable environment. For example, we can add plants, a landline telephone, a CD holder, and a pocket emptier. Many typical living rooms objects can be also found in the miscellaneous section, such as the intercom, house keys, vases, books, radiators, carpets, and much more. With the same procedure, we continue furnishing the remaining parts of the house. Inside the kitchen, we can insert the worktops, the refrigerator, a peninsula with 2 tools, the hob, a small oven, and the hood. After having arranged them, we proceed by props adding a basket, some milk, a toaster, a knife block, and so on. We repeat the same process for the bedroom and bathroom, selecting them from the drop-down menu, clicking, dragging, and dropping the objects, and then modifying them with the Select Objects in Plan command. As a last step, we add the lights to our house, always selecting them from the drop-down menu. In this section, it is possible to choose between chandeliers, spotlights, floor lamps, outdoors lamp, candles, study lamps, or simply white lights and warm light sources. With the Select Object in Plan command, in addition to the opportunity to make the same changes already explained previously, by clicking on a light we can establish its intensity by clicking on this icon. This is the result obtained. We can see that within this project there are many objects contained in a list located below the catalog. The list shows us a small 3D preview of the object, the name, and the possibility of making it visible by ticking the box. With the addition of the lights, we concluded this guide here. I remind you that having logged in to the SWEETHOME 3D website, your project will be saved automatically. For this reason, once your work is finished, you can close the window without saving anything. In the next guide, we will see how to start working on the same project again to explore further 3D SWEETHOME functions, expand our construction, and insert new objects. Thanks for watching the video. See you next time. If you want to stay updated on new guides, subscribe to the channel. And if you want to support us, subscribe to the channel as a supporter.